Good day. I don't know if it's morning or night where you are, but I'm Bernina Barb from Primitive Gatherings here in, the mailing address is Larson, but we're in Winchester, Wisconsin. It's a very hot day today. I hope it's nicer where you are. I'm going to be talking about the Bernette B08 machine today. I'm going to do a series of short videos to help you become more familiar with your machine if you don't have the ability to come and visit us here. I've worked on it for about 15-20 hours now, so I'm excited about it. I like making bags, and it's the perfect thing. Lisa loves it because it does really well on her little tiny squares and half square triangles, and she did this on the machine last week. So she's happy, I'm happy. We're going to start today with threading the machine. And I have on here a pretty large cone of Tex 40 thread. It's a heavier thread, and I've been using it in my bag making over the last couple of hours. So I'm just going to go real slow. This is all in your quick start guide. Very well illustrated, but sometimes it's nice to have a visual to go with that. So we're going to come, okay, I'm going to start threading the machine. There are 3 holes on this bar. I'm going to start at the one that's closest to me, and then I'm going to go around and into the second hole. This is a tension spring. I'm going to go in here. I come down to the main tension spring, around. It will automatically catch under. Now I have a couple more places to thread. Hole. Come on. Hole. Through the clip, through another clip. There's another hook. Okay. Threaded. Now I have a thick thread here, and I'm not going to use my threader because of the thickness of the thread. I'm just going to thread the needle. When you have the thinner threads, it's much easier to use the threader, and we will show that. All right, my machine is threaded. And I always like to do a little bit of pull, make sure everything is smooth. I already have the bobbin in for this little demonstration because my bobbin that's in there is getting kind of short. So I'm going to stitch a little bit, and then I can show you that I can actually wind a bobbin while this machine is threaded. Super cool. All right. I have a piece of regular fabric, some soft and stable, a piece of denim, and a piece of leather. I'm making bags, so I want to practice a stitch or two, make sure I have my stitch length, make sure my pressure's okay, and then I can stitch on my bag later. Right now I'm just making sure things are set up. Yep, I think my stitch is really good. My pressure's good, tension's good. But now before I really start working, I'm going to wind another bobbin. All right. The bobbins on the B08 are designated as a L 1.4, which means it's bigger than the standard L bobbin by about 40%, which is really nice, especially when I'm working with heavy thread. All right. I'll use a white or cream color so we can contrast here. Okay, get out of there. That goes there. All right, there. So I have my bobbin thread. I'm going to put through it. And for bobbin winding, I go through a hook here on the top of the machine so that it's guided properly from the cone. Around. I'm going to thread through one of the holes. I'm going to push the bobbin winder in, and I'm just going to do a couple turns, and then I'm going to cut off what I was holding. So I can actually wind the bobbin while my machine is threaded. It will automatically stop when it's full, but just for demonstration purposes, I wanted to show you how that starts, and you can stop it at any time. So just a quick review of some of the controls. We have on the side the stitch length. I was working on that thick fabric and leather combination, so I have my stitch length turned up to about 3. If I was going to be doing some tacking at the beginning and the end, I have my reverse. I have the thread cutter, which is super quick. Once again, I didn't use it with this thicker thread because sometimes it's not quite accurate, I'll say. All right, this machine can go really fast. Lisa likes to go really fast, so she turns it the whole way up and she floors it. I don't. But you have that ability to regulate your speed. Saw me use the bobbin winder. Has needle up, needle down. You've seen threading. The knob on the top is for pressure on the presser foot. So it has all of the standard features that you need for straight stitching, and that's all it does.